got Poopster, Thatch, myself, Sirben, and of course Donny Dimes, and we've got a lot to cover. I mean, this last weekend was probably, as a whole, our best attempt as a group. We absolutely crushed it. The premium picks went that we gave off on our happy hour finished at 14-4, or was it 14-3? 15-4, 15-4, 15-4. So if you followed just those, and I believe we ranged everywhere from like 1 unit to, I think there was even a 3 or 4 unit play on there too. So
parlay
if you just hammered
like
those alone,
plus 160 at least.
Yeah.
That.
So there was a lot of money to be had. The Church of Hoopster, dude's perfect. 2 Sundays in a row in NASCAR. So next week when you're on Fox, will you at least give Lightning Picks a shout out when they got you on the pre-show doing the picks? Man, I mean, what was it? It was 4-0 for 10 units last week, and 3-0 for 7 units this week. So we don't get to take the Westgate down because you didn't pass the 10 units, but you still get the big dig of the week for going 3-0 for 7 units on your Sunday. So, but yeah, I mean, this last week, and then not to mention MMA, that was our best week in MMA.
Solid.
Period. We
Killed it.
we didn't have the best record. I think we finished at 7-4. We had a better week. That was 3 weeks ago. We went 10-2. But unit wise, we crushed 3 picks that would have been up 7 units total if you just took the picks as is. But if you were live in chat, we encouraged everybody to press profits, and most people did. And I know that Sato fight was the second biggest pick I've ever had outside of Oregon Ducks women basketball first half bets. So that crushed. But yeah, I mean, Donnie, what do we got going this week? We got a lot this week, right?
Finish.
What's going this week?
That finish.
Oh yeah, the finish.
Oof.
Mm-hmm. 37
How those
seconds.
2 guys stayed up too. They were
Oh,
out on their feet like 3-4 times each.
we
Gone.
were just talking about that. How? I mean, they were literally just swinging full speed. The last minute of the first round was the craziest thing we've seen. They're literally just swinging both. I mean, there wasn't even fighting. It was just swinging, and they're both connecting. It was so loud. The no fans, you could just hear it. I mean,
that ran me back
ridiculous.
to like, fuck. Oh man, some good fights, some great fights. We got a lot coming up this week. Got 4th of July right around the corner, and special things coming there. Got KBO and NPP going. They're both full swing. Soccer's been hitting hard lately, especially live. Group, you got big things in NASCAR, right?
Yeah, and I want to, if y'all give me a sec, I wanted to go over, kind of just recap this weekend, because the video, the live stream we put out, and the video I put out on YouTube, we did really fucking good. Great weekend in NASCAR. As far as the truck series and Xfinity series, honestly, I got smashed. But we came back really strong. Both of those races played out pretty much like I thought they were going to, with Hamlin and Harvick pretty much dominating the field on both days. And on Saturday, I think we gave out the first and second place finishers, which was Harvick and Hamlin, and then same thing on Sunday. It was Hamlin then Harvick. So we had that, and we had 3 of the top 5 with Kyle Busch finishing in 5th on Saturday, and then our long shot Eric Jones came through and he finished in 3rd on Sunday. So all in all, it was a good weekend for racing. One more thing I want to touch on. This is kind of what's really important to me, guys, and what I want y'all to kind of see why the way I do things, the way I do them. Why I do things the way I do them is that what really came through for me was the fades that I had played this week. Jimmy Johnson and Joey Logano, and both these guys. If you took almost anybody against them head to head, then you did well, because I think that Logano, his weekend was fucking miserable. He finished 24th and 36th, and I think just about anybody in the head to head would have beat him. And then Jimmy Johnson, he didn't didn't do as bad, but he didn't do too good either, finishing 16th and 21st. So I think that all the premium picks we gave out were for Sunday were winners. We had 3 of them for a total of, I don't know, I think 5 units. Not great. I was really iffy about this race. So, you know, but it was all chalk. And real quick, going forward, this is what I'm going to kind of look at again this week. I think it's going to be another chalky week, man. I'm looking at Harvick. I'm looking at Harvick to win win the race this weekend, likely. I'm looking at Hamlin. He's got a good shot to win. This is going to be, you know, similar to this past weekend. Kyle Busch, I think he's got another good shot, man. I mean, he finished top 5 this past weekend at Pocono, and then he got wrecked out on Sunday. So, but I think he's another one I'll be looking at. And then Logano is another one that I'll be looking at to win. And all these guys, like I said, they're all chalk, so the odds on them aren't great. Harvick's 5-1. I think Hamlin's 6-1. Kyle Busch is 6.5 to 1, and Logano is 7-1. So I want to wait and see what the top 5.
You faded Logano last week, and now you're backing him this week, huh?
Yeah. See, I mean, Ben, it's all about
a little.
Well, it's
right. No,
you know, it's all about numbers, man, and where these guys.
You know me. I've told you I don't know anything about this.
If I can help you guys learn it, man, then I'm all for it, man. I want y'all guys to see how I pick this shit and learn how to pick it, because it can be real profitable betting NASCAR, right? So Logano he had bad history at Pocono. He's never been good there. And at Indy, I mean, he's been a killer lately at Indy. Now he's never won a race here at Indy, but he's got a ton of top 5s and top 10s, right? And so that's why I'll be looking at him to do any. And the thing is he's got a rebound, right? He's trying to win him a championship this year. So I think he'll come back strong. Here at we got some people in the chat. I'm not even paying attention. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm looking at Logano this weekend for sure. Like I said, he's 7-1. In his career, he's got 11 races here, right? At Indy, and his average finish is 11th place, which, man, that's hard to do, because, you know, there's always these big wrecks, and you're going to get a lot of did not finishes, and he doesn't have any. So that's kind of what we're looking at this week. I'll also have some long shots for this weekend as well. You know, guys, I like to place a couple bucks on the long shots and see if I guarantee you we'll get one this year. We're going to hit a long shot to win at least once this year.
Almost did.
And then I'll have some more guys. I'll have more guys to fade this weekend as well. So stay tuned. I'm going to put a video out probably on Wednesday or Thursday. I don't want to take up all the time here. I just kind of wanted to give a little recap and a preview of what we got going forward.
Hell yeah.
I mean, dude, you crushed it. You deserve it. You know, Church of Poopsters in session. I mean, it's you go undefeated 2 weeks in a row. You go undefeated 2 weeks in a row on Sunday. You get all the time you want, man. So
the units. I mean, the units that it cleared were just unreal.
So I mean, in chat they're talking about F1, right? And to be honest, I don't know shit about F1, but I'll definitely be taking a look at some of these picks.
Yeah, I follow F1 and MotoGP, so we'll probably put a video out about that later. I was actually really excited for this season of MotoGP just to see what Mercedes was going to do with that new steering system they had. But we'll see. We'll definitely cover the first race in a later video, as well as the first race for MotoGP. Both in later July, I believe, mid to late July, I think.
Sweet.
Well, I'm looking forward to jumping on that with you.
We got some soccer for tomorrow, Thatch?
Yeah, we got some soccer for tomorrow. We're going to go Estonia. We're going to ride this train kind of like we what was it? Real Esteli. We rode that over 2.5, over 3.5, like 10 games in a row. Same thing here. The weekend pick was Flora over 3.5, over 2.5 live. We hit that. We've got Flora against Trans, last place Trans tomorrow. over 3.5 is sitting at right around plus 100 right now. So I'll probably throw half a unit on that. I'm going to wait till tomorrow morning just because of what it did over the weekend. It was sitting at minus 180 when we made the video, went to minus 120 when like half an hour before kickoff. So we got a lot better odds there. So I'll probably wait and see what it does tomorrow. Probably throw half a unit on over 3.5 before kickoff, watch it live. If we get to a certain point where over 2.5 is around minus 150, we'll probably hit that too. And then the other pick I was looking at for tomorrow was Man U. They're sitting right in between over 2.5, over 3.5, I think. Or sorry, over 1.5 and over 2.5. I think what we'll probably do is fade the over 2.5. We're going to see how the game kicks off, give it 5, 10, 15 minutes, see how hard they're pushing. If it looks like, Man U is just going to run away with it, we'll probably play the over 2.5 live, but we're going to be looking to get over 1.5 in that game for a good price. Right now, I think over 2.5 is like plus 110, plus 120, and 1.5 is like minus 300, so it should drop fairly quickly after kickoff.
Yeah, we've been doing that a lot lately. Like if we see the pressure,
We've been
we'll take a
crushing
unit.
live picks lately. 4 out of 5 in
And
Italy
then
today.
If we get another drop, live it again.
Exactly.
Doesn't hurt. My picks for tomorrow, same thing. They're going to be live picks. So they're 2 soccer picks. They're going to be both in Segunda. Tenerife and Deportivo is sitting 2.5 plus 138. So I think I'm going to take a stab here when I get really good plus odds. Something above like a plus 160 on it. Take the 2.5 and then rebuy at 1.5 for double that. And then the second game is Elche versus Cadiz. 1.5 is minus 200 right now. So I'll definitely go live on that one. Give it 15, 20 minutes and then pull that trigger. We're getting much better lines live. Out of 9 games today, we got burnt 3 times with an early goal that we were targeting. And then out of those 6 games that went to half with no score, we hit 5 of 6, 2 goals second half. So that's basically our strategy right now with this quarantine and everyone coming back. We don't know what's going on in soccer. We see weird scores and weird teams winning and pushing draws. So I'd rather be playing shit live. The leagues that have had weeks going, we're pretty confident in those. But these other leagues, we'll play it like this for now. What about you, Ben? What do you got coming up this week? Oh, it's his mic. Your mic's not working. Oh boy, he's
Ben, you're
so jacked up.
Ben's on that goddamn dial-up, man.
He is so jacked up.
Okay, we got all the picks scrolling there, Donnie, so these guys can write this shit down.
So that's Thatch's picks right there. And then I'll give that for a
and
second.
the Flora, I just pulled up the stats on them. 4 goals by themselves, their last 2 games on the road. 4 goals by themselves, their last game at home, and then a 3-0 and a 2-1. So they're covering the over 3. Their last 3 games alone, they've covered the over 3.5 by themselves, and they're up against the worst team in the league tomorrow. So that's why I like that one.
I know that
he'll be back soon.
Oh man, well Ben wanted to cover this goddamn hot dog.
Dude, he'll be back. He'll be right back.
Contest.
Yep, and we've got a little side bet going. We've got a little side bet going with Twist. Apparently, Twist is going to eat a bunch of fucking hot dogs or some shit. Ben, can you hear us? Are you good? No.
Oh.
Put some headphones in, Ben.
I think he's got them in.
Shit. Are you on mute mode? No.
He can't hear you, man.
Damn. Oh,
that's that service. Boy, all that money and he can't even get.
Yeah. Let's talk about some baseball. I'm liking some things later on in the week. The later matchups I'm seeing some good stuff, especially in the KBO. So we'll leave most of that for the Friday night show. But tomorrow, let's see, Ben, are you working?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it was
How
loud.
about now?
I thought we had him.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
yeah.
it is.
That's
How about
it.
now?
Now we got it.
Oh,
Now we got it.
apparently. So yeah, the good clean country living, folks. I mean, hey, y'all want to see country living right here? Look what's driving by. Damn tractor right now. Cowboy on a tractor. See, y'all laugh at me. But anyway, so
Out in the middle
we
of
got
nowhere.
Nathan's world famous hot dog championship. You guys know I wouldn't let you go a Saturday without something. So we've got the greatest spectacle in USA sports. Joey Chestnut, y'all heard of him. He's obviously going to win this thing, but not so fast. Matt Stoney has been training. If you follow him on YouTube, Toad, he's been training like legitimately. He has not missed a beat during quarantine. He's been doing live YouTube eating competitions. And he's gonna. So one of my picks. I got three picks right here. I'm gonna give all three of them out today, and I'll give them out again Friday. My three picks.
Okay.
The first pick
Hold on.
is Joey Chestnut.
Let me write this shit.
Under 73.5. Is under 73.5 at minus 120. Joey Chestnut.
Okay.
I mean, he has not been training. He hasn't had a competition since January. He has not had any eating competition. There's been no signs of him for life on social media. But I might even show up. But anyway, it's under 73.5 at minus 120. I put a lot of money on that. I'll let you guys know the total here in a minute because it's kind of embarrassing. Men's championship, like I said, it's plus 15.5 for the second place winner. I'm taking it. I'm taking the dogs and running. 15.5 dogs for second place. They have to at least meet that with first place. That's at plus 105. You're getting even money on that, and I put a lot of money on that too. And then my final two picks. I actually have four. One of them kind of stole, but the final pick, we'll just go with three. Women's championship, over 36.5 dogs. Mickey Sudo is going to win this thing. She's won it 6-7 times in a row now, and legit, she has only never cleared 36.5 dogs twice, and she's a 7-time champion.
Yep.
Last year she had 31. There talks about taking the mustard belt away because she just did so bad. Like, I would expect her to clear anywhere between 38 and 42 dogs, no problem. I mean, Poopster thinks Homegirl's going for 50. He's calling 50.
Yeah.
Women's record. But that's where we're at, man. You know what?
Big number.
Don't laugh at me. We're getting money on these things. So under 73.5.
I'm taking the spread there.
It's legit, man.
Isn't it 15.5
The women's
dogs?
spread. No, the
That's
women's
legit.
spread.
Oh, the women's spread, 6.5.
6.5 dogs.
Absolutely.
6.5 dogs.
Absolutely.
I might go max bet there. I'm loving
Dude, I don't
that
hate
bet.
it. Minus 175. Pseudo has no competition. She's literally
Got
the
nothing.
96 Bulls of this shit. You know,
Got
what I mean,
nothing.
she's the GOAT. She's a GOAT. She's gonna.
The only time she didn't cover the spread was last year, down year. Got to redeem herself. She's covering that double digit win.
She's gonna come back
Easy
big.
double digit win. But
sure.
you know, I've been watching this. You got, you know, it's a loaded field this year. You've got Crazy Legs Conti. You've got Badlands Booker. Even Cookie Jarvis is going to be in it. But it comes down to Stoney versus Chestnut. Those are the two. Stoney cleared 62 dogs in 2015. He's training harder now than he did in 15. My final prediction is Joey Chestnut 68 dogs, Matt Stoney 61. Final prediction for a 7-point dog loss. We covered 15.5.
I would think that Chestnut would get to 70 and just there. I would think it'd be like 70, 60.
Well, what's his over?
He has
What's his
enough
over?
to push him. I don't think
His over under is
enough to push him
73.5.
too hard for the 73. 73.5. We're going
What's
under.
it? What's the most he's ever done?
He's cleared that twice. 78.
Yeah.
He's cleared it twice.
When was that?
That was 78 year. That 78 year was the year after Kobayashi did like an exhibition and ate 69 dogs. And Kobayashi did an exhibition in front of him and ate 69 dogs in 10 minutes. And so everybody freaked out. So he said, "Watch this," and he wouldn't put a 78. You know, like Jordan, Boston Garden in what 87 when he went and dropped 69. Yeah. So did the same thing. He just like, no, check it, man. It went and dropped 78. Ever since then, he's been low 70s usually. I don't think he's cleared 73.5 in 4 years, to be honest. He's on his way down, man. You know,
Oh,
he's
wow.
36 years old. He's getting a little older.
Wow.
I know this is crazy. You know, I'm talking crazy, but the reality is, I'm looking at my numbers right now, guys. This is how confident I am in my picks. 3, 550, 8, 9 and a quarter plus another 8. I've got a little over $1,000 right this week on this stuff. I have the
God
ticket price to
damn,
prove it.
bro.
I have no problem.
Yeah.
No problem. I already posted them in chat. You know, we'll put
That's
them up on the
nuts.
Friday. We'll put them up on the Friday chat. I'll send a screenshot. You guys can put up the slides and show them. I mean, I'm the real deal, man. I'll show you the slips. I win or lose, I'll show you the slips, dude. I'll walk to the windows with you. So that's this weekend. I'm excited, man. Greatest American holiday, greatest American event. This is going to be 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 o'clock East Coast time. I know Donnie's with me on this. He's in it, man.
Dude, 4-0, bro. That's what I'm thinking there. 4-0
So
is what we're going to go. When we say the men's is probably the hardest cover there. That's
the
probably
men's is the hardest cover. Actually, out of everybody, Lil Flex taught me into that because he's a big Stony guy, and he met him, and he's I guess Lil Flex talked to him. He's a big Stony guy. And he's the one. Yeah, he's the one who's like, no, Stoney's gonna cover. He's like 15.5 is a gift, and I said I'm even getting plus odds, and he's like, doesn't matter, it's a gift. It's a gift. He's coming for him. So he said he's not gonna win.
Here's
but
one thing I've learned in my time here in the Lightning Picks Discord server is fucking with if Flex says take something, man, this dude puts the work in and researches his shit. I don't care if it's goddamn Sims or whatever the fucking shit the dude bets. I mean, he bets some whack shit, but he fucking knows what he's talking about. So I've learned to pay attention to him. And
Florida, he's got a beat on him, bro.
I'm telling you, I'll blindly tail this dude. I don't give a fuck. When he says book something, I book it. So
I think I put like it was probably like 4 weeks ago. He was like, no. He's like, you got to take this Golden State Warrior team with Durant. It was like the 15 Golden State Warriors or somebody. I can't remember what it was, like this Golden State Warrior team with Durant, and he's talking about the video games. And he's like, no. He goes, it's gonna clear. So I said, all right, fuck it, max bet, and max bet a Movada for that. You can only win 500. So I had to bet like 610. It cleared, and it cleared by like 8 points. And I'm like, how does homie know that this video game simulation? And the worst part was I was watching it. I was legit watching it, like watching it on ESPN or some shit. Like, and I'm sitting there going, "Get him, Durant!" You know, yelling. It's so
oh man,
but homie knows.
We've got some fucking characters. Yeah, he does, dude. He really does, man. It's something else to see those fucking bets clear. Real quick, guys, I just want to, for the guys who may not have been here in the beginning, I just want to run over NASCAR real quick one more time. I'll just make it a quick recap of what we're looking at this coming weekend at Indianapolis. I'll give you my 3 favorites that I'm looking at, to win. Is going to be, we're looking at Logano, we're looking at Hamlin, and we're watching Harvick. It's chalk heavy this weekend. I want to give you guys 2 people to fade, and one of them is going to be Alex Bowman for sure. I will for sure be fading Bowman, and I think the other one we were looking at was and one more long shot. I like Matt Kenseth. Matt Kenseth he's gonna be sneaky good here, man. This dude has a bunch of top 10 finishes in the past 10 years. One more guy I'll be looking to fade. I'll probably be fading JJ again this week, man. I think this dude, Jimmy Johnson, he's got one foot out the door, man. This is his last season. He's looking to retire. He hasn't finished better than 16th here in the last 3 years at Indy. So those are my fades for this week. It's going to be Jimmy Johnson and Alex Bowman, and then the favorites are going to be Harvick, Hamlin, and Logano. And so I'll be looking for those head-to-head matchups. If I can get any of those 3 of my favorites against any of those fades, it's worth a max bet for me on any of those.
Now, are we racing midweek, or is it only weekends this week?
No, everything, we're back to the normal schedule now, so it's going to be Sunday. Okay. I'll also do some work on these Xfinity Series and the Truck Series. I don't like betting those as much. I feel more confident in the Truck Series than I do the Xfinity Series. But, like I've told you guys before, these fucking kids, man, they just have no regard for these vehicles at all, and they tear them up and they wreck, and they don't really give a fuck. They just want to win at all costs, and a lot of times they end up wrecking. But I'll have some good fades in the Xfinity series. I've been watching Riley Herbst, and this kid fucking crashes every goddamn week, and he's always on a head-to-head matchup. So in Xfinity, we'll be fading Herbst this week. So anyway, stay tuned. Xfinity is Saturday, I believe, and Truck Series is probably Saturday or Friday. I haven't looked at the schedule yet, but I'll have a look at it tonight, and we'll go from there. I'll post some shit in the Motorsports channel for everybody to have a look at.
Sweet.
That
Sweet. There are some
going
fights on
Mac?
tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
What's
boxing, huh? Tuesday night fights.
Boxing on tomorrow night.
You gonna max bet that women's hot dog total with us, Thatch?
Oh, of course. You know I'm a fucking DJ.
All right, just making sure.
You know.
Yeah. I think I'm going max on both
I don't
women.
see it on Nitro, but as soon as it pops up, I'm on there. Max bet.
Yep.
If your bookie doesn't have it, you gotta find a bookie. I mean, I'm telling you guys, you're never gonna have something at 9 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday other than Bundesliga soccer to bet on. Like the excitement, fastest 10 minutes in sports, man.
The announcer,
boxing,
amazing.
Oh yeah, oh dude, that suit. He's right there with Bruce Buffer, as dapper as hell. I mean, he's got that little freaking hat on, from like the 1920s, like step right up, Coney Island dogs, can't say.
The intros are just fire. Such a spectacle.
You can't wait for Badlands Booker to come out rapping to his own song again. That's the best. Brooklyn's own Badlands Booker. You guys, you know who he is. You guys know who he is. Don't you shake your head? Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
He's
like,
Donny boxing.
What is he, the world powder donut eating champion or some shit? That's just insane.
The world powder eating
mad donuts. That'd be brutal. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I'm gonna even do some more research and give you guys some more on Friday. I've not been as excited for an event in a long time. I mean, this is my Super Bowl, man. Yeah, I wish we could bet it like the horses first, second, and third. That'd be fire.
The trifecta on the hot dog eating contest.
Yeah,
trifecta, dude. I could hit that. Like I would absolutely. I can tell you exactly how that's gonna break down. It's gonna go Joey. It's gonna go Joey. Oh yeah, it'd be a max bet, dude. It's gonna be Joey, Stoney, Esper in that order. Mark it down. If you got a bookie that'll take that, go ahead and take a second out of your house. Fuck the kids' college. Just go ahead. You'll have everything paid for right there. You'll be jet money after that. Like I said, Joey, Stoney, Esper in that order. First, second, third. Lock it in. Moving on. Boxing. Donnie, we got another dog we're looking at tomorrow. What's up?
Maybe. So we'll give this one out. We hit one last week. What was that, like +4 something when we got in on the run? It ended like a +300. Started over +600. Tomorrow, let's pull this up here. Tomorrow we got a fight on. Another bullshit ass boxing fight. But let's see here.
Heavyweights, the hug fest again?
No hug fest. No hug fest here. I think these are like middleweights or something. So
legit, wasn't that hilarious when he put him on blast and was like, "This is the worst heavyweight fight I've ever seen." Who was the commentary again? It was God, I can't remember who it was, but he legit said that worst heavyweight fight I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was a bad start to that card, but the end of that card, we killed it.
Oh yeah.
So,
no, I'm not talking about the picks. I was talking about the match itself.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one sucked. Those guys were nobodies, though. Big time nobodies.
Check it out.
What's up? What do you got going on here? Anyway, so Cito Fredrickson. So these guys have sparred together at a camp before. So he's got already some inside info there. Basically, watch this thing. It's +600 right now. If you see the dogs start running and like you wake up tomorrow, that thing's a +450. I'd take a flyer on it. Once again, the Maloney fight, I knew something was up there. Now, Saucedo has power like Maloney, and he can just blast off on somebody, but he stands flat-footed to get it off. So as long as Fredrickson can move, and he's a taller, longer fighter, as long as he can move, he can outbox this guy. But like I said, don't take that at +600. But if the line doesn't move and doesn't run, I would take the under or look for early round knockout for Saucedo.
Cool.
Taking that early to mid rounds. That's if it doesn't run. If it stays at a plus 600 dog, sit there and just look for some plus odds, whether it's the under. If it's the under, slam that thing. And then if not, just take a couple bucks and throw it on some earlier rounds. Maybe a 1, 2, 4, 5, something like that.
I just wanted to give a quick shout out. Good shit, Don. I don't know shit about boxing, but I know I'll be tailing you guys again. Real quick, the guys in the chat, High Rollins, been killing it in esports. And if y'all aren't watching that shit, man, EA Sports, High Rollins, these dudes in the esports, there's a bunch of them, man. There's these dudes in the esports channel know what the fuck they're talking about, man. I've been tailing that shit. And so just a heads up to anybody that hadn't been following the esports channel, get in there because these guys know their shit, man. They got me watching fucking CSGO, man. So, I mean, whatever, I got up early. I got up at 6:30 in the morning to watch a goddamn Counter-Strike match. So, it was a winning day, though. We fucking killed. Listen, EA Sports. EA Sports came up with he found a gym in there. This team was a man down, and playing in Counter-Strike with a man down is like playing in the NBA with a man down. I mean, there's no way. And he found this thing, and they were minus 240 or whatever. And we took it and blasted it. And those are the ones we're waiting on Bovada to pay us for. They're still fucking dragging their goddamn heels on. But these guys are sharp. They pay attention to this shit.
Tell us how you really feel about Bovada.
Man, listen, you guys know, man, I'm fucking fed up with it. I just jumped on the chat with these dudes 20 minutes ago just to try and get them to fucking pay out. And they told me it's still going to be an hour or two. And the match was over an hour ago, and it's like, man, come on, get your shit together, man. This is fucking stupid. You're supposed to be – they've got millions. I mean, I know they take millions from fucking me alone probably, Well, they should be able to get a goddamn match graded anyway. So, but we hit them back on this one. We fucked them up on this last one, man. We tore their ass. I put basically everything I had on my account on this game, and it came through easy, man. These dudes fucking – they were a man down. I mean, you can't play with a man down. Anyway, it was a good match, though. I mean, easy money.
Hey, money's money, man. Take it where you can get it. Doesn't matter. Like I said, we're betting on hot dogs. So I'll bet on CSGO.
Oh, we're betting big on hot dogs.
It don't matter.
Bet on anything.
It doesn't matter. I'll bet on all.
I feel almost as confident in that 6.5 spread as I do any other pick I'm making this week. I fucking love that thing.
I'm with it, man. I'm booking it. As soon as they pay me, I'm booking that shit, man.
Oh, I can't wait, man. Cannot wait. Ben's coming in and out. He's coming back.
Look, they just paid me. Now my account's full. Fucking A, man. That took long enough. Well, man, whatever. Hey, for the guys in the esports channel, check your Bovada accounts, man. It looks like they just paid up for the Recon win. Recon 5. So there's some money. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, there goes Ben, huh?
That about covers.
That about covers us. Pretty good weekend. We'll be doing that Friday night show.
Yeah, solid weekend. Our Friday night stream picks hit at an alarming rate, which was awesome. So hopefully we can keep on doing that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Stick with
Ben,
us,
you gonna
guys.
be back in Civilization Friday?
He probably can't even hear you now. This dude's got the worst internet known to man. You need to look.
His mic's off again.
He needs to sign up for that Elon Musk Starlink satellite internet shit, man. So anyway, guys, I want to mention real quick before we get out of here. We'll be doing this shit, Monday and Friday. We'll do the recap on Monday, and Friday we'll be previewing the weekend and shit like that. Yeah. And, I mean, these are all fucking premium picks we're giving out for free. So anybody who's in general, who's not in the premium section, I mean, it's basically you're getting free premium picks in there. So
when's that Starlink internet coming out?
There you go.
It's already out, man.
No,
you need to check into it for real. You need to look into it for real.
So I'm looking through my field right here, and I've got a satellite dish that's got like 40 things of leaves on top of it. And that's HughesNet. It's terrible. Like, yeah, man. We get we'll watch a Netflix movie, and I'll get pause it, and then we'll come go make some shit in the kitchen and come back, and then it's like you're gonna watch 15 minutes of it, and pause it, go take a piss, come back, watch 15 minutes of it. We got life in the country, man. It ain't fun. It ain't fun. But I tell you what, one thing I do is when my UFC fights come on and I got to stream them. Oh yeah, everyone get the hell out of the house. Turn your computers off. Turn your cell phones on airplane mode. And we use every bit of bandwidth. So I might have to start doing this on Mondays and Fridays. It's like, fam, you got to get out of here. So.
Real quick, Ray, if you want to know about Bitcoin or any other cryptos, give me a holler. You can DM me. You can hit me up in the crypto channel, man. I'm more than happy to help walk you through any of the setup process. I've helped a lot of these guys get set up with that shit. I've no issue taking the time. That it's whatever we need to do to get you set up, man.
What about doing a show?
Get paid.
You got some pretty sharp guys over there. Why don't you guys do a show? You got some pretty sharp guys over there.
Should.
We've talked about it. I'm trying to get Run situated, and he's got all the technical analysis. I study more fundamentals, but I'll probably be starting to do some videos on my own channel. I just got a stream key. I got a stream key to theta.tv, and I'll post a link in the server. It's just a little bullshit streaming site where you can earn cryptocurrency for streaming, and they just gave me a stream key this weekend. In fact, they just confirmed it today. So I'm going to start doing some shit like that, and I'll probably be streaming daily about crypto and about sports gambling, betting, and any of y'all are welcome to come on as well. So we'll be, aside from the Monday and Friday show we're doing here on YouTube, I'll be doing some other stuff probably daily. So look out for that. I'll get everybody set up. Well, you don't have to have an account, but they'll pay you in crypto if you do get an account. So it's almost kind of worth it. But like I said, if you guys have any questions about any of that, just holler at me in the server, or holler at me in DMs or whatever. But I'll send a shout out to everybody once I get my account ready to go and start streaming and shit. It'll be sometime this week, and I'll get everybody lined out as far as that goes.
Sweet.
Good shit.
Yep. What else we got, gentlemen? Anything else? I guess we got some. We got to wait till Friday for the weekend rundown. But
we got some pre-show kicking off here in 10 minutes.
And WNBA, and I mean now's not the time, because the only futures I can find are for the championship, which is how that goes, man. I mean, you don't go ahead and throw one unit on the Mystics at plus 280 because Elena Del Don is the best in the game, and then New York Liberty, Sabrina Eskew, she was first round pick. She was Oregon's point guard / Scotty. Liberty are 20-1 right now. I mean, plus 2,000 to win the championship. She's that good. She's that good. I mean, I watched her for 4 years up here in Oregon. She's that good that she could swing a team to a championship. I mean, the Oregon women were gonna run away with that thing last year. They went to UConn and smacked in the face, and it's all because of her. She doesn't have the physicality of LeBron, but the vision. I mean, I would, with confidence, could say that she has the ability to play on a men's Division I basketball team last year. She easily could have ran point. She got blown up on the defensive side, but offensively, like, she's that creative. She's that fundamental. So, I mean, those are the only two WNBA things I got going right now, but I'm excited for the season. I mean, Donny and I were talking about our model. I'm not going to give away, but there's some things that we know we're gonna crush that. I mean, that is that women's basketball, man.
Money.
I'm telling you.
Last year was good, man. Last season was money. Y'all killed it last season. And real quick,
name it in the back, buddy.
I want to holler high rolling, man, and Flex and all y'all other motherfuckers, man. In the future, as we start to do some more of these streams, man, we'll have anybody on. We don't give a fuck. I mean, just don't get naked on the stream or any shit like that. You know what I mean? Don't get us kicked off.
I'll be looking for someone to come on for baseball for sure, because I'll have a future show coming up here soon. I've been working on the MLB. With the 60-game season, we could see just pitching dominate this year. So there's some cool things that we can take, and some, teams with great odds to win either the AL or NL. Of course, the Dodgers, heavy favorites, shit like that, Yankees. But I don't see the Yankees being as much of a problem as the Dodgers will be. But yeah, if anybody in the chat or watches this video, just hit us up. Definitely looking for someone to talk baseball. I know Thatch will probably talk it. A few others would be great.
For sure. Once it gets started back up, I've started looking into it a little bit, but not much.
I'll be watching.
How much they were fighting.
That's my night off.
Yeah.
But another NBA. I want to do an NBA. I got an NBA. I was talking to Sportsbook Bro about it too. We were talking about we want to do an NBA preseason pod or preseason stream as well.
Yeah, man.
I heard you guys kind of roundtable. You guys kind of roundtable last week. I got a few organic thoughts I'm going to throw down, but let's save that. I think the aggressiveness of the season, as much as Pooper doesn't want to hear this, it favors teams like Houston, who are
Dallas.
a gimmick team. Dallas is fine. I don't hate Dallas.
Like the Mavs.
I know. I'm telling you that Houston. I mean, what hot pitching, hot goaltending, hot shooting. Those things can win you a championship, right? We're going to be condensed. Yeah. I mean, and we're going to be so condensed that if Houston decides to have that 40-game stretch where they shoot 46% from three, good luck. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's stupid. I know it's so stupid. It's going to be so stupid, and I hate it because that's not basketball. But, there's a couple other thoughts I got, too. I want to say if Sportsbook Bro wanted to jump on. But, yeah, we'll throw one of those together. And then he Poopster for his first quarter action all day on the hat. But, yeah, there's just a couple futures that I want to get in. I mean, Houston's the money's good on it. Like I said, I personally, in a regular season situation, I think they're terrible. That 6'5" Covington at center at bullshit is stupid. But in a condensed season, man, like I said, they go and shoot 42% in 40 games. Who's stopping them? It doesn't matter. It's they're gonna go drop 145 a game. Man, I know you guys.
There's value. I'll bet it. There's value. Yeah.
There's value. I know you don't want to root for them. And benches too, man. You know what? Everyone sitting here says Lakers. LeBron's going to show up the best shape of his life. But 40 games and 50 nights? That's not good enough, man. You got to have a bench. And as much as I like Caruso on the Lakers, probably one of my favorite players, ain't no one scared of him. You scared of that guy in a game 7? You scared of Caruso? Hell no. Hell no,
man. LeBron's just going to play everything.
Yeah.
So, who did they talk about getting? JR? They're getting JR.
Lakers have a
deal. Put him in the corner
today. Lakers have a deal works to sign somebody before the season.
I'm sorry I'm jumping around here, but why?
In, Miami.
JR was there, wasn't he? No.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Mario.
Ray.
Mario
Chalmers.
Mario was the first one. He hit the clutch threes.
Why are we skipping the biggest news of the week, guys? Like, how did we just completely neglect it? Cam and Belichick.
I don't know.
Newton. League minimum. How are we skipping that? I'm telling you right now, y'all. I love Tom Brady. I love Tom Brady. I love Tom Brady, man, but he was not anything spectacular last year. Would you give him a B- on the season?
I'm telling you right now, I've said this forever. The key to New England is Belichick.
Well, I mean, Brady didn't have shit to work with still, dude. Last year was they didn't. What did they have?
By a backup quarterback. Get out of here with that. He didn't have shit to work with.
Man,
he had shit to work with that year, and Nick Foles beat him.
Let's see what he does with Gronk this year. I'll bet you he dominates again.
Maybe. I don't know.
Gronk just coming in third downs and red zone only.
That dude's an animal, man.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
dude. I don't know how Gronk's gonna play. He lost all that weight, man. I don't know how he's gonna play. He's gonna die. He died before. He's gonna die. He's gonna be dead, man. So
yeah.
Oh yeah.
System QB. Yeah. See, he's a really good system QB, and it's hard to pigeonhole him like that. But yeah, I think the thing with New England is always going to be Belichick.
What did they have? But really, really, honestly, what offense did they have last year? They had Sony Michel, right? I mean, he wasn't great. He was okay. But who else? I mean, who did he have to throw to, really?
They had a scary defense.
Edelman, but that's secondary. I mean, it didn't matter. That secondary
they had
Edelman,
but
Gilmore alone. And Akil Harry.
Yeah, they had a good defense. Right.
He was a stud at Arizona State.
You got to score points to win.
I mean,
yeah.
In today's NFL, you do.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't see. I don't think Cam's going to do. I don't think it's going to.
The contract.
I think that Jarrett Stidham make the job. The contract
Right,
is fucked up.
It's low.
League minimum.
It's low. It's low. Is he even going to play? Did they sign him to be a backup?
Dude, he's playing himself into a contract. That's what's scary. You know how this? You guys have been around the game long enough to know how this works. The guy goes and signs for league minimum, goes out there, pimps out his second best. He won't be MVP season 2015, but he'll go pimp out a hell of a year, and someone will pay him next year. I mean, that's how this game works, man. That's why I'm afraid of it. I'm a Jets fan. Me and Donny Dimes over here going, man, bring back 2007. You know, but it's dude,
other Patriots news.
I'm telling you right now, it's
Robert Kraft going to court. He's got his court date this week. Robert Kraft.
Ain't nothing coming.
Yeah,
ain't nothing coming of it.
What, for the handy?
Yep, for the handies.
Dude, I actually
impresses me, that he would go to like a low scale place. You know, like, dude, it impresses me.
Yeah,
man. It really does. Like, dude, he went to the run in the middle.
Tyler's right though. It's
anybody in this chat. It's all in Senate page.
Did y'all see did y'all actually see the contract? Because Cam's got 7. I think he can make up to $7 million. And even though that's not a lot, I know that still ain't shit. But he can make up to $7 million with incentives. I don't think so. I think he just signed for the league minimum and he can earn up to $7 million. But I don't even think. I think they're going to try to make Jarrett Stidham the quarterback there. I don't know if Cam's just. I don't think he is what he once was anymore after that injury. Fuck, man. If you see him starting the guys, the scrubs they were starting in fucking in Carolina this year. What was it? I don't even remember the fucking kids' names. But
Kyle,
I mean, they weren't any good.
What's his name?
Yeah, Kyle Allen and
Kyle Allen.
And the kid from West Virginia. I mean, they weren't nothing special. We got a couple picks here in the chat, and I don't even know what this is. I guess this is soccer. Don, you recognize this?
Sir. Soccer, yes, sir. Yeah, we've been hammering Portugal live.
Mm-hmm.
Hammering them live. Yeah, so we'll be on that live.
He's on
sure. Yeah, that's pretty much
F1.
What he's doing there is pretty much our schedule for the game.
Good, man. I like it. If he's on the same shit as us, then I like it, man.
Yeah.
And then in F1, Vettel, I don't know. I know Thatch knows a little more than I do, but I'll be looking forward to tailing y'all on that shit, man. I'll get into some F1.
Seb should run well. Seb should run well in Austria.
I want to know what
Lewis Hamilton. He's always an easy pick.
I want to know what Flex thinks about AFC East Championship.
Still clearly best.
We've gone over this, dude. You Florida guys, dude. No. Dude, we've gone over this. It's gonna go Fins, Jets, Bills, Pats. I'm in reverse order from worst to first. And I'm saying that heavy-hearted because I think Xavier Sam's got to have a breakout season, but I don't know, man. You know, that AFC East. Yeah. All right, man. I think that's it for me.
That about wraps us up. Yeah.
What up?
We got some picks out there. Got the 2 soccer games in Segunda. Check those live. Thatch, you got your Flora pick, right? We're going to take 3.5.
Flora, Man U.
At that point. Man U as well. Okay, we got, of course, the hot dog eating contest down there. Then the
hot dog eating
Tokyo
championship.
Hiroshima over 9. Someone in the chat said before Cebu money line. Yeah, that's actually one of the premium picks for tomorrow as well. So we do like them.
We had
them in a
Saprissa kicking off right now. So I'll see you guys in the chat for Saprissa. We'll probably live bet something there.
And sorry,
no, go ahead. Let's wrap it up.
Sarsaparilla?
I'll put them all in the chat. Saprissa?
Is that Sarsaparilla?
The second leg of is that the championship round? Is that the championship round?
Yeah, that's the second leg. That's kicking off right now. We might live bet something there. We might not.
And I think
I'll see you guys in the chat
on the road. I know he's.
Thank you, Thatch.
Man, baby.
Okay, I'm on it. What's the bet here? What are we doing with Saprissa?
We're gonna wait a little.
We're gonna see how they play. We're gonna give it some time.
Yeah. We had BTTS last week and that got burnt.
4 or 5 opportunities where they should have scored if you were watching that game. So that was a little frustrating, but we're going to give it some time, see how they both come out of the gate. We'll probably hit it live and see what happens. So
how do you say the other name? Alajuelense?
Yeah.
How do you say this? Alajuelense? Is that?
Yeah, some shit like
something like that.
I barely know English. But,
it's high rolling. It's Costa Rica. It's barely know English.
I do, bro.
Yes, sir. Costa Rica, man. We're going to be looking at what?
American.
Thatch, tell them what you're going to be looking at in that sarsaparilla game, the Costa Rican game.
We might chase over 1.5. We might chase over 2.5. It's going to depend on how Saprissa comes out of the gate, to be 100% honest. Saprissa could put up 3 goals here. I think before this last head-to-head, it was 2-2. It was BTTS hitting like the last 6 or 7 head-to-head against these guys, and then we got burnt in the last one. But Saprissa could put up 3 at home, but I want to see how they come out of the gate looking before we bet that.
Well, I mean, it's do or die time for Alajuelense or whatever it is. So
exactly. So we could see a 2-1 as well.
Yeah, if they start pressing people forward, man, we're going to see some breakaways happen. This is the last game of the year. You got to go.
So if we see an early goal,
I'd like. If you see like an early high odds on 2.5, like some real high on 2.5, take a small wager there, and then we rebet at 1.5, like we've been doing.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So what is
sounds good, gentlemen.
Thatch.
It just kicked off 3 minutes ago. 10:30.
What you got a live?
Oh yeah, I got lines. Give me 1 second.
It's 2.5/3 for -120 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so let me see. Costa Rica, Saprissa, gold props.
Yeah, exactly.
Over 2.5. I got -160, over 2.5. Actually just dropped to -145, and then over 1.5 is sitting at -550. So we're going to be waiting a while for 1.5. If you see 2.5 go close to plus, we'll probably half unit to a unit there, and then we'll wait for 1.5 and then see what happens.
Yeah, really, it's definitely not worth it at like negative odds.
Yeah, not right now.
No, we're going to give it wait for the positive and a decent positive, plus 125 or better.
Yeah.
Then go for the 1.5 if we don't see nothing.
Cool.
So, yeah, that's about it. That should wrap us up.
That's it.
That'll wrap us up.
Yeah, we'll see you boys later.
Friday.
Yeah.
Big thanks, Friday.
Absolutely.
Appreciate all you guys hanging out with us, man.
Yeah, man, it's fun. Good weekend. Let's get some.
This is awesome.
Make some money.
Let's
see. I think
we'll
last
catch up
week
with
I
everybody
didn't
in
get my
chat.
total, but I wanted to say real quick. I think last week I was doing some spreadsheets, and I want to say that was like premium picks were 54.6 units up on the week.
Jesus.
So that's just the premium picks. I mean, think about that. If you're running,
Think about that.
if you're running a
$100
$25
unit,
you know, it's I tell everybody the same thing. We run a whole program here. We're not just picks. You can just pay and get the picks and just use those. But we also teach you about bankroll management, and it's a program. It's a whole program here. But premium was up 54.6 units on the week. That's Sunday to Sunday. And
Jesus,
if you
I didn't
legit
even know
would
that.
have just, no, it's ridiculous. If you legit would have just went pen to paper from the posted picks to there, unit by unit at the odds, and that would include the live picks as well. That's what you would have scored. I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, if a guy has, if you're doing a $10 unit, that's $500 a week. What are you doing? I mean, you're paying half your rent right there. So.
That's crazy.
That's a great week, though. That's a great week, but we, I haven't gone that far back, but I know we've had better weeks. So that's as stupid as that.
Yeah.
We have had better weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. But the big thing is
54 units is a ton.
It's consistent.
I hope we're like that this week as well, man. Let's keep hitting it.
Never take the big losses. Fight back. We'll have some big picks. I know, Poop, you have a max bet or 2 on the radar. I've got a 1 or 2 on the radar.
Yeah.
Like I said, fucking hot dog spread 6.5. That's a fucking
Ridiculous.
That's a max.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely have at least one max play for this weekend in NASCAR, if not two, man. And I really like this weekend, so I just wanted to. I'm really looking forward to this week in NASCAR, man. I've already run the numbers. I've already looked at everything for the Cup Series. And like I said, I'll take a look again at Xfinity and the Truck Series and go over that shit tomorrow. But I'll put together a whole video and all that shit and share all that with y'all in the next couple days here.
Did we even say what the bet was with Twist?
Oh, Twist.
Oh,
yeah. Twist.
So
I think Twist got caught up with
right?
work because he got caught up with work because he was even complaining about how busy his week is, his next 2 weeks. Because he's, he's just burning. So here's the deal. So my hot dog picks, he was giving me and Donny shit about this. Tell us how you don't know anything. You're stupid. You're idiots. You don't know what you're talking about. I mean, all last night till about 3 o'clock his time, we just went going back and forth. So the bet is if I clear all 3 of my picks, not only am I going to be rich, he's going to have to eat 2 Nathans on camera competition style. I mean, it's going to be like him back in his frat days, just taking 6 inches.
Get in the water. 2 dogs.
Yep.
Double
get in the
that's
water.
just the worst, man.
I like it.
Yeah, but it's unfortunate. Like I said, I told him, I said it's he's got all the experience from his frat days, man. He's
try and
6
weasel
inches
in
and face all day.
Yeah, dude's used to eating a wiener, huh? Nice.
Yeah, but he's like I said. I mean, I don't even care about the money at this point. I just want to see him on camera, stand there. We're gonna time him too.
Hell yeah.
We'll do that. Maybe. Here's what we'll do, folks.
We can bet on it. We can put it over on it. Bet on it.
Well, we'll have chat. We'll have no. We won't even bet on it. We'll have chat go closest to the amount of time that he'll take to complete the 2 dogs. And I'll Venmo.
We'll give away a free premium.
We'll
give away premium.
We'll give away a premium on it. We'll give away a premium membership on it.
So now he just kind of.
He kind of has to do it now, no matter what, right?
Yeah. Now we just kind of have to win. So.
Absolutely.
You better lock those up.
Oh, we're gonna win. We're gonna win. And I'm gonna be here live on Monday in that damn straw hat with that blue tuxedo, announcing for man.
What I want to get him to do is agree to 3 out of 4. We have 4 picks on the line. I want to say we hit 3 out of 4. You eat the hot dogs.
Yeah.
Well, check it out.
Dude,
I'm just gonna say, regardless if we do the contest or not, we'll give away a free premium membership coming up here in the next week or so. We're gonna run some more promotions, and as we start to get more sports kicking back off and shit like that, we'll start to give away like 1 a month, 2 a month, 3 a month, something like that. We'll get y'all. We're gonna look out for you guys, and I know not everybody can has the biggest bankroll, so we're gonna try and give some away for free, man. Fuck it,
Do something for the people.
Some guys. Yeah. So
the reality is
definitely.
2 guys. The reality is 2 guys is like I was telling these guys before we went on air. Is now is the time that you want a premium service. We all know a little bit about NFL. We all know a little bit about NBA. We can make our own organic picks. But what you don't know shit about Costa Rican soccer. You don't know shit about hot dog eating contest. You don't know shit about Latvian tennis. I mean, you don't know.
NASCAR,
KBO, NASCAR. I mean, I swear to God, this NASCAR thing is going to start just like blindly putting max bet on everything. Anyways, besides the point, now is the time where a premium service pays for itself because you're making money on things that you have no clue how to cap. And the reality is for me, as I'm busy, so that's why premium has always worked out well for me. And it's just Donnie's 15 hours a day, Thatch is 10 hours a day on this thing, Boops is 10 hours a day. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, you get your money's worth. And once again, it's not just picks, man. It's a whole service. You learn bankroll management. You learn not to learn not to martingale. I mean, too many guys do that. Too many guys take a $50 loss, go 100, then they go 200. Say another down 250 when they should have only been down $50, 1 unit. And they're sitting there going,
gave away the jersey last week.
I just wanted to say, I just want to say what's up to Boosting. I haven't heard from him in a long time, but also to tell you guys, Ben doesn't even get paid. Ben actually pays for the service. He doesn't even work for us. He just fucking. I mean, We're not. I just want to be clear.
I get
We're not
paid.
paying
Trust
this
me, I
dude
get.
for. It's
I
true,
get
but
paid.
I just want to make
It's
it
fine.
clear
I
that
get
he's
paid.
not a paid analyst. Yeah, I thank you. I appreciate that, Ben. You're a good dude, and he keeps a lot of stats for us as well, man. He does a lot of work, so we're real grateful for that, man.
As long as Donny keeps that KBO shit going, I don't care, man. So, all right.
KBO, the NPB is good. The NPB is gonna take us places. With the MLB and the NPB, we're gonna have really good games to handicap. If you guys haven't jumped on it yet, really look at the NPB. We have actual bullpens, guys throwing heat, like situational pitchers. It's not the KBO where outside your American starters, you can't trust shit. You know, there's probably about 3 to 4 Korean pitchers in the whole league that you can actually fully trust to start a game. You know, and they're on good teams. So you get minus 230 plus anytime those guys hit the mound, no matter who they favor. KBO, big leans, American pitchers. You know, huge leans over there. But then you get into the bullpen and it gets fucking dicey. You know, we've seen Doosan blow fucking 9 runs in the 9th or something ridiculous. The team is in 2nd or 3rd place. I think Kavoon took over for 2nd, so they're probably 3rd place. But 3rd place team gives up 9 runs in the 9th inning. You don't see that in the MLB. Yeah, so definitely check out the NPB. That thing is going to start firing off. We're about 2 weeks into the season, so data's starting to build up. We've seen deep rotations there, but it'll hold the gap until we get to the MLB. Very excited for the MLB.
Good deal, man. Yeah, I saw Yeah, I saw, man. I was on stream earlier giving you a shout out. I guess you missed it, man. I was giving everybody a heads up on that pick you posted, but yeah, I know Bovada finally paid out. I had to jump on them with the chat and get on their ass, but I appreciate you giving that pick out because that was just free money. That was fucking free money. I tried to give it out to everybody. I know not everybody's on all the time and can't bet everything all the time, but I tried to alert everybody that shit. Like I said, it was minus 240, and EA Sports comes up with this goddamn this just shit out of nowhere and fucking cashed it. So thank you for that. Big thank you. So anyway, yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Successful.
Cool, enjoy the
I
rest of
think
your
this
evening.
was successful. Yeah. We'll catch up with you guys in the chat, man, and we appreciate all y'all joining us, man. Really,
I'm gonna
seriously.
go jump over to General. I'm gonna go jump over to General and talk about dogs. So, all right, I'll see you guys over there.
Later, guys.
Later.
All right, thank you, gentlemen.